Hello. I hope the audio's a bit too loud. Alright, I guess I'll just begin. Let's see, I feel like it's been forever since I did an art stream, but we're pretty much close to finishing. There's just a few things I just have to fix, and then especially on the hair, and then I think we'll be on to rigging, you know? Oh, alright, oh, I think there was a few details on the face I forgot to do. Did I? Let's see. Alright. Oh, I forgot to do the highlights on the tip of the lips. I'll do that in the highlight section. Or actually, I might just do that on the main one. Oh, yes, I should do the eyeball. Hmm. It will make my life easier if I merged all the eye layers together actually. So let me go to Kirida 1 sec. Just open this file. Let me just find the files 1 second. Alright. And then let's blur this a bit better. Open up the reference. It's kind of going back and forth. Alright, let's see. Oh my god. Annoying. Don't do that. Okay. Alright. Because there's some highlights up here. I wonder if I should do that in a separate layer. I think I might not do that in a second separate layer. To make my life easier, you know? And then I should have like a star. Let's see, where's my star brush? Bruh. Something a bit more sparse. Maybe that's a little too sparse. Oh god, lag, please don't do this. Whatever, I'll do this and then I'll just erase here and there. I wonder if I just used the erase. Maybe that's better. So like, I don't have to worry about okay, yeah, so this is giving me more of the closer results I want. Oh, no, not like that. What the heck is... Oh god. Okay, there we go. What the heck? Alright, something like that. And then, wait, let's see what it looks like on the model now. Alright, it's getting there. Just add a bit of shadows and fix the bottom part, right? And add the highlight. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and I did auto reload, so the image would automatically upload in real time almost if I save this PNG from Kirida to Blender, so it makes my life a lot easier.
Tick-tock, time's up, but I make a move. Don't think twice now, you got things to prove. I'm not playing, I'm not hard to get. 'Cause when I saw you, there was nothing else. You got dreams and I got dreams, so let us open up about it. Maybe we gon' fit right in. You got dreams and I got dreams, so let's start making plans around them. Maybe we can dive right in. Oh, don't let me down. I've been killing love songs, honey.
Bit too bright. Just getting the contrast right. Okay, maybe I need to just bump up the saturation a tiny bit. And then I think that's good enough. I mean, the hair is not 100% finished, but I could start on the rig. I might just do that because, you know, sometimes I feel like if I get too caught up on one aspect, I feel like I get stagnant, but there's some details I'm missing in the texture, but I can come back to that once I finish the rig. So, to make my life a little easier, I can, actually, I might rig the hair last. And then, yeah, go from there. 음.
Cause I'll be with you. still cry with all the way it goes. Our mistakes, love for her will never change. 베개로 귀를 막아도 들어오는 네 목소리가 내 머릿속에 맴돌아. 아무리 잊으려 해도 온종일 너만
Lee.
기억해. 네가 좋아했던 노래, 우리 다투던 말들, 사랑했던 말들, 텅 빈 방에 echo in the walls. 네 빈자리를 채우려 해도 난 알지 다 의미 없는 거. 너랑 같이 했던 사랑 하나뿐인걸. Need to forget when living what you felt like. I try but I can't get you out my mind. 난 사실대로 말할 뿐이야. 여전히 지금도 every summer, every winter, or every season I'll be missing her. No matter how much time goes by, my love for her will never die. Lately I've been wondering why goodbyes can be this sweet, yet we still cry. With all the way it goes, our mistakes, my love for her will never change. Our life like evergreen. Through it all, don't let the wind blow. Hear the wind, don't let it like the weather is impeccable when you are near. And that's the truth, my dear.
You're looking pretty fantastic. Years pass by with
call my line if you're free tonight. Apple eye, you're the one this time. Override, always on my
Hey Azor, thanks for joining in. Do you always do your armature from zero? You mean from scratch? Yeah. I always do my armatures from scratch. I don't know, it makes my life easier, in my opinion. I know there's something called like Rigify or something, but I don't know, I never really used it. I just do this, just makes my life easier, in my opinion. Unless I try it out later, but so far, I've been always making it like this. I'm not even finished with the hair textures, but I can do that later. And then besides the hair texture and maybe a tiny bit of touch-ups here and there, I think I'm pretty much done with the texturing process. But I'm just gonna jump for rigging since, you know, I like to jump in here and there to, you know, spice things up a bit. I don't use Rigify, I just made once and use as Blender file so I can append and adjust it. I remember trying to use one of my older rigs I made before, but usually the body shapes are different. Each client has a bit of a different body shape, so I'm just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do it from scratch again. I'm like, even though it seems kind of tricky, like it just makes my life easier, in my opinion. Anyway, I make the really bare bones armature, like the super bare bones. I don't add the tail or the butt or the breast or, you know, like any of the other, or the eyes. Just the super basic armature first, and then use automatic weight on that. Let's see, automatic weights, and then from there I branch out. This helps, like if you have any like root bones and stuff like that, it's not gonna affect other aspects of the mesh. This gives me the cleanest base to the armature as soon as possible, and then I start the hair and stuff like that, you know. Fingernails, why have you done? Oh, okay, whatever. Anyway, it's always satisfying to finally rig it and then you see like the A pose of it, you know. Usually it does an okay job, but just the, you know, like the hand needs a bit of a fix up, you know. Oh, I didn't join it? Oh, I'm a silly goose, dude. Got it. Okay. Join. Alright. Yeah. There we are. And then let's see that thumb action. Okay, I was always worried about this, but you know what? It's not horrendous. So I'm gonna fix the hands later. And then, oh, I'm gonna connect the ears to the face, and then weights, transfer weights to local, yeah. Sounds about right. And then, oh, and then don't forget the modifier armature. I know, I mean, I don't know if this is your workflow, but that's just how I like to do things. And then options, auto normalize. Okay. Stroke. Fall off. Projected. Oh, where are you? Here we are. From what I'm seeing, projected and front face only. If you do like turn this off and then turn projected on, then you can, as you color the armature I mean the mesh, like it goes through it completely, so you don't have to worry about like coloring the back. Oh, whoops, forgot to add the eyelashes. Okay. Oh, I'm just silly goosing. Man, the hair is gonna need a lot of fix up. What the heck-o? Back a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna fix the hair up later after I do some rigging. Because I just feel like rigging right now. Oh, let's see how the legs are doing. It's always like that. But the angle, I mean the position of the thigh seems right. Oh, actually, the knee isn't too bad. I might keep the knee. I like the knee. I might keep the foot as well. Hey, you know, that's not too bad actually. Usually the shoulders are fine too. I just have to always fix up the neck and the chest, the hip area. It's always the bodice area that's always needing a change. Okay. Now let's add up the eyes, transfer weights. Okay. And let's add the hat in there. I'm so glad transfer weight exists because it'll be such a pain to do it all over again, you know. Okay, that seems about right. Oh, I guess I'll be going over the tail rig, right? Sweet. I'm excited. And then we paint. Color that. Okay. Oops. Alright, we got most of the basics down, and then I think we can start doing all the fancy bones and stuff. Or maybe I should. Nah, I feel like doing the fancy stuff now, actually. So I don't know if your chat changed things these days, but usually it's good to have a root bone. Because I know that one time I did it. I made a rig without the root bone in between, like the next bone, if that makes sense. Like how I made how I made a breast root, and then now I make the root bones for that. I mean the bone for that now. That's because one time I didn't do that, and then it made the arms like stiff for some reason. I don't know. So I always had a root bone. And besides, if you had a root bone, you can, especially for like VR chat, you just add the physics to the root bone, and then it affects the entire, you know, children of that root bone. So you don't have to add like a billion physics. Oh my god, what? Breast. Okay, breast. Root. Yes. So. Symmetrize. Okay, I'm gonna make this the butt root. And this is gonna be tail root. Tail root. I remember people commenting saying they're curious about how I do tail rigs. Clear. Okay, there we go. And honestly, it's really super straightforward. I'll just show you. So you make your root bone and then attach it to whatever bone. Like this one's gonna be the hip, sure. And then you just go all the way to the end, and then make sure at this point you name your tailbone. So once you subdivide, it automatically renames everything. You know. So let me just move this down a little so I don't get confused. And then just subdivide it as much as you want. Well, not too much. Actually, funny enough, less is more. So 15, it's 18, about 20. I think 19. Actually, I think 18 was good. I think 18 is good. And then I have a feeling that we're gonna subdivide here a bit more. So yeah. And armature and transfer weight. Let's see. Where am I looking for? There we go. Wait, now that I think about it, I should do it the other way. Wait, Nah. Wait, no. Nah. Okay, change my mind. I'm gonna do it the other way. I am going to clear. No. Separate bones. So now this tailbone is gonna be a separate armature. And then I'm gonna weight paint. What do you call it? Automatic weights. Let's check it out. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. And then join the armature again. Make sure you parent that. And then see a nice clean way to automatically do your tailbones. And then make sure your armature is, you know, the main one now since you joined it. And then there you go, you know. No need to overcomplicate things. Maybe there needs to be a little bit of a touch up. I see, like maybe here. Oh, wait. Well, I think too many bones is not good, so I might just leave it. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, what? Looks like a separate section. Looks like the weight didn't work with this cloth part, so we'll just weight paint and transfer weights. Okay, and now it should work. There we go. Okay, let's see. Something like this, something like this. Yeah, definitely needs a bit of touch up, but other than that, let's pose it a tiny bit. It looks a bit sharp, but if I smooth it a bit more with the rig, it'll be okay. You know? I don't want to add more bones when it's relatively, you know, like working pretty well. Yeah, you know, The vision, it's coming together. Yeah. And let's see her with an A pose. Okay. Mokuna, it's 3 a.m. Not for me. It's 9 p.m. for me, Zonkami. So I'm just gonna hide the tailbone for now, so in case I always reset the pose, and then I don't want to affect the tail because I like the pose of it right now, so I shall leave it until I fix up the tail later. And oop, that should join those together, and then make the butt. Oop. And did I name it? Oh, wait. Root. Wait, no, it's just no. There we go. I can't sleep, but I am still EP. The in between of EP and not EP. That is the question. But I feel that I'm always on TikTok when that happens, and then I'm like accidentally liking something, and I'm like, oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. To do the thigh jiggle or not to do the thigh jiggle? That is the question. I should be in Shakespeare. To jiggle or not to jiggle? That is the question. But first off, let's get the body done. So it'll be easier to work off with. It gets a bit complicated once the other stuff happens. So usually crotch should have about 100. Because it looks a bit awkward if it's not. I guess if you have like pants, then I guess that makes sense. If it depends on the pants, I guess, but usually that's the case. So like it wouldn't affect the underwear so much. So hips are always one of the trickier parts to rig, honestly. Anyway, just do it. Just keep doing it until it becomes right. I know it looks a little funny at the moment, but keep smoothing, you keep working on it, and then it'll all come together, you know. But if you're still there, Zonkami, appreciate ya. Thanks for joining in. I know, I think I prefer rigging a bit over texturing, honestly. Something about rigging is a bit more straightforward. I mean, texturing can be straightforward too, but sometimes at the thigh area it gets always tricky. Being eagled eye, I see, with your sunglass emoji. I hate starting rigging, but much like the shower, once I'm deep in there, I don't want to get out. Interesting analogy. I personally, I like rigging, so it's, for me, that's like texturing for me. Once I get into it, I'm like, okay, it's not so bad, but you know. Looking at the birds move is so fun. Yeah, once you can start to pose your character, it's like, oh yeah, it's all coming together. My hard work, you know. Gonna make sure. Sometimes, sometimes rigging is a funny experience. Sometimes, when you move, not everything moves together, and it's so annoying after you start to do exporting, and then you realize some of the vertices are not moving, or some vertices are moving with the wrong bone. All the agony. So after I do the basic rig, which is, you know, like what I'm doing right now, I think I'm doing the leg jiggle, thigh jiggle, right? I do a quick and nasty rig to start, then the fun part of the little fixes. Exactly, that's what I do too. I do the basic body first, and then I do the fun parts. Well, except for the tail. I just did the tail real quick, but you know, it's not connected to the body, so, and it's not overly complicated, so you know. Let me get away with it. Oops. Oops, what the heck? Oh. The squish jiggle. Ah! To jiggle or not to jiggle? That is the question. To be lazy or not to be lazy? That is the bigger question. You would like to rig tails. Your model's tails is so nice. I love it. Thank you. Yes, tails. Give me more tails. More! Working on a commission right now with 3 tails, 3 fluffy tails. Very excited to make those and rig those fluffy tails. always tricky at the hip area sometimes. And then I think someone suggested I should do the stomach jiggle as well. Perhaps. Unless blessed with big hip, cursed with rigging. Yeah. I mean, in any other body type, the hips are always the trickiest in my opinion, along with like the thumb area. Like hips and thumb area and elbows are, in my opinion, the trickiest part to rig. No matter what the body type is, especially like elbows. I think elbows. So I'm thinking about doing the twist bone for this rig too. To be honest, I never really did the twist bones before, so that's gonna be a new experience. Yeah, elbows are so hard. Yeah, keeping it sharp but also okay while it's twisting at the same time. It's like, huh? Like, oh, oh, agony. Yeah, and shoulders. I think shoulders are good. As long as you rig in a T pose. I think when you start with the A pose, it makes like this elbow looks pretty alright, you know, because I rigged it with actually this is just automatic weights rig right now. See, I always like the way I test shoulder rigging is like I move it up like this with the bicep and shoulders to make it look natural, and then a bit forward like this because that's a big. So as you can see, I gotta change the back a bit, but majority of it seems alright, you know. But oh, the elbows. Let's see, what's the damage? No, honestly, it's not horrendous actually. No, maybe I might keep it. You know what? I might keep this elbow. Oh, I can't believe it. My elbows are okay. Ooh, yeah, and then I always like do a bit of a, what is it, 90 degree, I guess, of the forearm, like this. And then, if that's okay, yeah, that's good. You know, those shoulders look really nice. Thanks. What the fuck's a twist bone? Twist bone is, everyone usually puts it in the forearm where, imagine, where is it? Okay, here it is. So you see how this is the elbow, right? Twist bone, and here's the wrist, but twist bone will be about right here. And then there'll be a weight paint. You will weight paint this forearm right here. So as you twist your, oh my god, go to pose. Oh, there you are. As you twist your hand and elbow area, this part does like 50% twisting. So it would avoid some weird looking what is it, twisting here. So you see how the the hand right now at the wrist is kind of like thin. That's because I don't have twist bones, and with twist bones it would less do this, like, what did they call it, like the candy twist or something like that. As you can see, it's like shrinking because of the twist, right? But with the twist bones, it will lessen that effect. So it's not gonna look so smaller, you know? Does that make sense? But that's also good. I also saw someone put it at the biceps so the elbows don't twist, do the candy wrap twist thing as well. So, I don't know. Okay, how the hell do I erase this now? I don't really use grease pencil or whatever this is. Okay, there we are. It distributes the rotation down the forearm. Yeah, there we go. That's a better explanation. TLDR. There we go. Thanks, teach. Yeah. So I probably should add that. And then, yeah. And then in Unity, on that twist bone, you would use rotation constraints. And then it would twist, copying the forearm. And you can control the amount it twists, usually 50%, right? When I'm feeling really extra, I do upper and lower arm and upper leg. Interesting. I mean, do you really need to do leg? I mean, what would you need? Well, what would it be copying? The thigh or the or the shin? That's interesting. I know some people. Oh, is it because of the knee? I know some people like to do it for the knee, but I think normal knees look fine. You know, like this. I think this is just automatic weight knee right now, and I think it looks fine. You know, and also kind of like I want this project to finish too, but this knee is looking good actually. I need to fix the butt. I always hate it when I like check the rig and then the butt is like dragging back. Gotta fix it up. Gotta fix it up. And then always make sure to duplicate your mesh in case you make a mistake. It's always frustrating when you don't have a backup. The hip? Interesting. Oh, is it like right here? So like this part doesn't like be too creased up, if that makes sense. I don't know. Interesting. I might have to use the butt bone now since it'll be like a good medium to use. Oh, and the constraint for the butt, I constrain it to the upper leg. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that on Twitter once. It was like it's like moving it like this, right? Like kind of like this. Although I guess the butt will move in a slightly less way, right? Maybe I should do rotation constraints too for the butt, so it's not like, or you know, it's not so bad honestly. I'm not feeling particularly extra today. Let's see. Okay, what I hate about weight painting sometimes is when you weight paint, sometimes it goes through, even though I make it not so. And it's like, bruh, why are you doing this? Why are you messing up my rig, bruh? Okay. Let's see. Well, let's see what that would look. You know what? It does make a good difference. Yeah, I gotta fix up. It's always hard at the. Maybe I should add a rotation constraint. I could just subdivide the butt and then have this one rotation and the edge. What do we call it? Physics. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Might have to adjust the texturing on the butt. So some people like to rig before they texture, but I think it's better to do the other way around. So your rig can go around kind of work with the texturing. You know what I mean? Like, so you don't have to. In my opinion, it makes life easier. Match, since you kind of want to see the texture stretch. Yeah. It helps you like work with it easier. I think with a bit of rotation constraints, I think that will look fine. But usually there's going to be like sitting down, which is a bit more important in my opinion. But we would have to test that in Unity to really know. But that's just a theory. A game theory. Kind of forgot how to transfer the weights to another bone. I remember doing it, but once before, but I kind of forgot. I'll figure it out later. But right now, let's do the shoulder rest area. Moving on. Let's see. So if it's, I made it blue like this so I can see the face orientation. See how it's inside of it's red, you know, showing the normalization of the mesh. So in case nothing is sticking out kind of weird, I can fix it, smooth it out a bit. No, this is not too bad, honestly. Oh, let's fix the front.
아직 난 몰라요 우연 속에 I don't wanna waste my time, don't wanna waste my mind. I wanna get off this ride, I wanna make it right. 이미 찢어진 맘, I'm ready to go, go low, go low. 이미 오래된 말, you left me alone, alone, alone. I don't hate you, but the way you just grip my heart, break my heart. 날 무너지게 해, and you might be 너는 날 위한 데려가. 이젠 아까워. Oh, I never wanted us to be.
Is this a rigging thing?
코끼리야만 하냐고 떠나야만 하냐고 대답하기도 전에 아쉽지만 okay bye 나를 보내고 눈물 이미 찢어진 맘 I'm ready to go go low go low 이미 오래된 말 you left me alone 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 I don't hate you but the way you just grip my heart break my heart 날 무너지게 해 and you might be 너는 날
Okay. The crotch area seems alright, and then maybe I need to just add a bit of this part. Just double checking if the brush is going through.
내일이면 사라질걸 그렇게 널 덜어낼게 I know I deserve better I don't hate you but the way you just grip my heart break my heart 날 무너지게 해 and you might be 너는 날 위한 데려가 이젠 아까워 Oh I never wanted us to be like this I never wanted to leave All I ever wanted was to be myself that's all I wanted
Honestly, when the poses get pretty extreme, the model can do. It gets a bit tricky at times, but sometimes you just have to work with it. It's just how it is sometimes. So, is the toes okay? Maybe toes can just, oops. just a little bit. It's better. I'm pretty okay with the shoulders. I just have to worry about the back part of the shoulders, you know. Oops. Okay, bye, Mokna. I'm feeling it now. You're feeling it? Alright. Good night, man. Thanks for joining in. Alright, let's test the physics a little bit. It's not so bad. Oh, gotta change the bone for the butt, and then I think it'll be better, but yeah, that's not it's not supposed to jiggle that much. But honestly, it's not so bad, this breast rig. I think I don't need to make adjustments to that too much. And if you're wondering, I'm using wiggle bones to test the physics. It's really good because sometimes going back and forth with Unity is a pain, so highly recommend that add-on. Okay. Oh my god, how long have I... Only an hour? It's not so bad. Wait, it might be 2 hours soon, actually. A few refinements on the body texture, no, rig, and then it should be all good, you know. You know, I'll make the hat bouncy. I was considering not to, but you know what? Why not? Why not?
Always by your side. I'll be always by your side. Through shifting skies and endless miles, I walk with you through every trial. And it's enough, I gotta say. It's super important, we all need a place where we can just check in, kick back, unwind, surrounded by widows that feel like mine. These are the people sharing you up. Tears is for tears when things go wrong. Oh, a friendly show, yeah, they got your back. With a love like that, there's nothing you lack. It's more than just being there, it's a vibe. Heart to heart moments, believe me. Free your mind. Let me free your mind. Your mind. Your mind. Let me free your mind. Your mind. Your mind. Let me free your mind. Your mind. Your mind. Let me free your mind. Your mind. Your mind. me free your mind. Let me free your mind. Your mind. Your mind. Let me free your mind. Your mind. Your mind.
Are you meant to be muted? I was AFK? No, I think it's like picking up my keyboard sounds, so I am not yapping. But yeah, it looks like it picks up my keyboard sound a little bit, so... But I have a filter that blocks out the keyboard sound, most of it, so it might look like I'm talking, but I'm not. What do you guys think about this hat jiggle? It's a little funny to see the top jiggle like this too. I think it's a little cute, you know. I mean, I'll add more stiffness, so it's not jiggling like pudding, but I think it was a good idea to put jiggle on the hat. It makes it more like fun. I think I'm done with the hat. I'll double check again later before I transfer the weight to the under hat. I forgot the eyes. That's one of the most important ones, yeah. When you're doing anime eyes, you kind of have it back over here, but you want to adjust, kind of depends, adjust. And then always make the bones face upward instead of like what you think it would be like straight ahead. I don't know, that's just how it is with the exporting for Unity. Don't ask me. It's just how it is. Right. And now we just have to figure out the best pose for this. I think the eyes can be pushed a bit back. Maybe a bit forward. It's always tricky with eyes. You gotta just find a sweet spot that works generally alright. But usually I would use AR kit anyway, so but just in case. It does use eye bones. It's good to have it like VR chat would use eye bones actually. But even though it looks you can adjust like how much the eye would look, like kind of like this for each eye. So honestly, it's not bad. I can come back and adjust it again. Maybe I need to. That's not so bad. So I might keep it for now and do the adjustments later. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's see what the tail looks like with the wiggle bones, you know? Okay, let's bring the hat out. We'll do the hat under later. The hair's not wiggled bone yet, but we can do that later. Oop, gotta fix up the chest. Whoa, gotta fix up the... I felt like something was messed up. I gotta redo that again anyway. Yeah, gotta like set pose. But honestly not bad moving. Sometimes wiggle bones don't work as well in Blender, like it's not completely accurate to the Unity's physics, like spring bone. I usually just use spring bone for the tail, but you know, Unity is great. I mean, sorry, Blender is great for testing out the rig before you put it into Unity. So that's what I use it for. But for now, you know, we can see that it works, but it just needs a few touch-ups. Some of the angles are too sharp. But other than that, yeah, gotta fix up. Okay, gotta fix up the fingers too, because I think I accidentally, I felt like I messed up my rigging somewhere, finger, by accidentally touching it, but annoying. Why do I have to fix something that was okay before? Eesh, messed it up. Why did I mess it up? So sometimes, not to mess up the other parts of the rig, you can just hide the mesh, you know, so you don't have this happening to you, you know. Also, when you're rigging the hand, also make sure to weight paint this inner part of the hand, because yeah, it's important. What the heck? There we go. Alright, that looks good too. I know some people like to put the bone like realistically where near the wrist for the thumb, but I just like to put it here. It's just a personal preference, and it just works always for me, you know. Oops. Probably could fix up the wrist later, but it's kind of hard to see without the body, so I'll do that once I get the body back. With the texture, I can see like to adjust a bit better. Honestly, not bad, not bad. I might add another subdivision right here. Oops, not that. Here. Should add that to the other one. Pretty sure that's the right one, right? Actually, I might add one right before that one too. So there's a smoother, yeah, there we go, that's better. Okay, I think I'm okay with the hands for now. Sometimes you just know after you put it in Unity. Sometimes, and then you see all the glaring issues. But for now. That looks relatively alright. And then maybe I should texture the hair again. Maybe I should do that for the next stream. Wait, actually, before that. I think I should fix up that shoulder chest area before I forget, So I didn't like it when it was a pose, and then it didn't look good in my opinion. Oh yeah.
se pôs. Pensei em nós dois. Foi a alma que morreu. Tudo escureceu. Bem ao meio-dia. Foi no apogeu. Quem diria que seria o fim de você e eu? Mas quando eu olho nos olhos, é tudo bem diferente. A boca fala, mas o coração não mente. O amor é uma teoria explicada por gente. Não parece nem um pouco com o que a gente sente. Se foi uma ilusão, porque some o chão. Foi um sonho que morreu. Se o que acabou nunca existiu, de onde vem a dor?
Yep, I think that's turning out good. I mean, there's always going to be clipping, but this is sometimes just the necessary evil kind of clipping, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's unavoidable, but it's just the nature of 3Ds. I think that's good. Like the shoulders look pretty good. Okay. And then I'll fix up the hand later. I mean, the hand is not so bad, honestly. Oh, what the? Not be affecting the neck. Sometimes rotating the whole armature can help you see like if any vertex is sticking out. Sometimes the weight doesn't like transfer for some odd reason, and then sometimes you just figure it out during the export and you're like, bruh, how did I miss this? But honestly, I think majority of this rig is done, honestly. Oh, what the heck? What the heck? Yeah, this is what I mean, like if you don't check, strange things like this would happen. Alright. Might call it a day, but we will finish. I think we could finish the rig next time and also finish the hair. Either one of those have to be done in the next stream, and then maybe the next stream would be the exporting time, you know? Trying to do a nice pose for a little thumbnail or whatever. It's tricky. Oh wait, I think I was just overthinking it. I should have just twisted it. Yeah, that's much better. Do a little pose and then oh yeah. And then with ARKit, it'll be a lot more fun. Alright, so we shall call it a day, but here's what we got so far, you know? Not bad at all. Alright. So we're getting really close to finishing actually, so pretty excited. But thank you for joining everyone. Until next time, see you later. And thank you for joining.